Why? Why must they keep putting the network logo over my face? It must be because they're jealous of my sexiness. Yes, you heard right. I am the sexiest member of the OEN team, and that is why they only pay me minimum wage. They don't want me to be able to afford to upkeep my sexiness. But I'll get them back. I'll get them back one day. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Obscure Entertainment Network's coverage of the Smash Beer Elite Stock's Crown Jewel of Arla competition. I'm Scott Bush, and standing alongside me is 1985 Smash Beer Elite Stock's champion, Russell Avery, filling in for Earl McDermott. And let me tell you, Russ, it's a big pleasure to have you here in the booth today. Well, thank you, Scott. I'm very glad I could make it today. Anyway, we are here to bring you live, flag-to-flag coverage of the Bait and Stuff 100 here at the Talladega Superspeedway in sunny Alabama, the 6th race on the Smash Beer Elite Stock schedule. And this year's edition of the Bait and Stuff 100 is pretty special, for we are using a new body style. That's right, Scott. Arla will be running used TM Master Cup Series cars for the Smash Beer Elite Stocks in select races this season, starting with today. And then at the end of this season, we will switch to the Master Cup Series cars full time. And the Master Cup cars were actually what the series ran when it first began in 1973. Indeed it did, but starting with the 1985 season, we actually ran composite bodies, which looked almost exactly like the TM Master Cup cars. Indeed they did, but they were lighter and cheaper, and they basically came in one piece, so all you had to do was mount them on the chassis and you were ready to roll. But the composite bodies were very unpopular with the teams and drivers, is that correct? Yes, they did not hold up very well in violent crashes, and they were fairly abundant back in the 80s. Well, as flimsy as those cars were, they stuck around for a very long time. They lasted up until the end of 2006. That's when they were replaced by the GT cars that Arla currently uses. And I do not like those GT cars at all. They are heavy, expensive, and they look absolutely nothing like stock cars. I am glad I retired before we switched over to those. Yeah, the fans have been complaining about the GT-style cars as well. The manufacturers also hated them too because all the cars had to fit a common template provided by Arla, which allowed absolutely no manufacturer differentiation. Anyway, let's go trackside to Jim Baker, host of the OEN's very own Rerun Paradise, for the most famous words in motorsports. You'd think after Daytona, Arla would have known better than to pick Baker to announce those words. Well, he's not intoxicated this time. What was it? I'm just getting word that we can't find him. He probably went to the concession stand for a cold one or two. Wait, I'm just getting confirmation that the officials have located Baker. He is in the row of porta potties outside of Turn 4. Let's go to him now.
Oh man, why did I have the nachos? Uh-oh. Does anybody have toilet paper?
Well, it looks like he's going to be in there for a while, so the drivers have just decided to fire the engines anyway. And now the pace car is leading them onto the track. While they're getting their cars warmed up, let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting in first will be Robert Truex, who is appropriately driving the number 1 car. The 08 of Kevin Colley will be starting in second. That's the same spot he finished in last week at Lowe's. Rookie Scott Hamilton will start in third, and unless I'm mistaken, that's his best career starting position. Sierra Motorsports teammates Mike Andrews and Bob Portu will start 4th and 5th respectively, and Hinata Hyuga will start in 6th. And now I'd like to add that this is the first race for Japanese manufacturer Senpai. That's right, they'll be running their Shiro model in Arla. Man, they've got to be very proud of Hyuga for outperforming many of the TM Master Cup cars in qualifying. Defending champion Kurt Walker will start 7th, and how about Jeb Klinger up there in 8th? Jeb Klinger is the man who won the very first Arla race held in 1973. He went on to win 7 races before nearly being killed at this very same racetrack exactly 30 years ago. At 73, he's the oldest person to start an Arla race, but he's proved that he can still get the job done. Starting in 9th will be another rookie, Tommy Piper, and points leader Anthony Griffith starts in 10th. Former champion Michael White will start 11th, and in 12th will be James West, who just last night won the TM Master Cup Series race at New York, and he did so in very spectacular fashion, driving for the underfunded J.D. McDermott operation. Defending race winner Leslie Riggs will start 13th, and 14th will be Bob Steffens. We've got a couple guys making the first starts today. Jim Kidd is one of them. He starts 15th, and Tristan Roberts will start 16th. 17th is Will Schweik, who is actually racing on a broken thumb and wrist. He suffered in a violent crash at Lowe's. 18th will be Dale Underwood. 19th will be Roger Cholowski, and last week's winner, Allie Riggs, will start in 20th. Bixby Foot, another guy making his debut, will start 21st, and Terry Stewart will start 22nd. And then we got the chronic bridesmaid, Kakashi Hatake, starting in 23rd. You know, he did win Indianapolis. I don't really think we should be calling him that anymore. Anyway, starting on Hatake's outside will be Mario Franchetti. Kevin Monroe, who is tied for the points lead with Anthony Griffith, will start 25th, and Naruto Uzumaki, who, along with Roger Cholowski, are both making the first starts in a while, will start in 26th. Matt Scarano will start 27th, and Charlie Waters, who did not finish the last two races, will start in 28th. Bruno Battaglia starts 29th, and 2004 Series champion Chris Johans will start 30th. Greg Stanton in the 52 starts in 31st, and Elizabeth Coghill-Smith will start 32nd. Jared Anderson, who's running in 3rd in points right now, will start 33rd, and Justin Parker starts 34th. 35th and 36th will be Ryan Baldwell and Ralph Porter, respectively. Vinny Enzo starts 37th, Ryan Saloon will start 38th. Junior Hardern, who missed the last two races, will start 39th, and 40th is Ricky Navarro. And now for the last two starters, Daytona winner Manuel Ortiz will start 41st, and Jason Bates is 42nd. And now for our fairly lengthy did not qualify list. Jack Bohart and Zach McCormick had failed to make a race all season. TM Master Cup Series driver Marcus Leonard was scheduled to make his debut this week, and as you can see, that did not pan out. Ari Nola was actually penalized after Lowe's and was forced to run the qualifying races, and he did not make it. Tom Delgado actually replaced the injured Neji Hugo for this race, and he didn't make it as well. We also got Kagan Cantrell, Todd Stata, Kisuko Raitoka, and George Dennis. We got another TM Master Cup driver up there, Kurt Pliskin in the 40, Cliff Harris, Randy Hughes, Chris Jackson, Matt Pearson, Cody Richards, Rob Ryder, Corey Puzzle, Brenda Riggs, Andy Pearson, Hamilton Portu, and Earl McDermott, who will serve as Will Schweik's spotter today. And then Ryan Bell, Spencer Cunningham, Jim Races, Stephen Vipa, Travis Keating, and Elvin Dennis.